today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
Khalil Herbert to return it from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. They run with a former Panther. It's D'Onta Foreman. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And this will be a Bears first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
Herbert making a nice play there, coming off a 700-yard campaign, despite making just one start in 2022. Played a big part in the Bears becoming the 5th team in NFL history to rush for 3,000 yards in a season.
On first down, right back to Herbert. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? Five or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. They run again with Foreman, and he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
You talk about this Chiefs defense.
It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
Foreman powering ahead.
And he'll be well short of a first down as he stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
So the missed 56-yarder, and now the flip side. Good starting field position at the 46 near midfield.
Now a 7th-round surprise from a year ago. It's Isaiah Pacheco.
And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
This defense for the Bears much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers. 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Bears' 33-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's 3rd and 10.
Mahomes now to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. So he had the nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
From the end zone, here comes Herbert. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Get a little closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and it's 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. He'll fire deep, looking for more.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and this is picked up. There he goes, right side. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
They run it on first with Foreman.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here's 2nd and 7. Play action. It's Fields. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Felix Anudike Uzomah brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Now Fields. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Santos' kick is up and through, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the fumble recovery had him set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. 57 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves it with 2 to go on 2nd down. The Chiefs at 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Here's Pacheco once again. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Now that's how you start to get back in the good graces of your head coach. Remember, he fumbled on the last possession. How about the faith they showed him, giving him the ball again, and he repaid them, picking up a 1st down.
Toss right side to Pacheco. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Now this is an example of breaking down in defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Come back! Hey, color. Hey, Ripley.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chiefs are able to widen their advantage. Well, he is putting in a great all-around game, Charles. He already ran one in for a score, and now they utilize him in the passing game.
And they put a lot of pressure on a defensive coordinator and a defense, don't they? Because they're used to him as a runner. But it turns out he's just as dangerous as some of those receivers, and he showed it right there. You don't pay enough attention to him defensively, he makes you pay.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Herbert. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
2nd and 10. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
Here we go. 21 yards. First down, Chicago.
On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Now it's Fields. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. We'll remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. To throw is Fields. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 14-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Again, it's Pacheco. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. On play action, it's Mahomes. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Attack! Yellow. 15.
Now Mahomes going to shift him around.
57 colors, 57.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. This is caught. All the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here. These last few plays, they have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Once more, it's Pacheco.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left.
Here's Pacheco. Clock running as he's brought down, but now you can't spike it. It's 4th down.
It's a loss of 3 on what should be the final play of the first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Ready for the second half. 14-3 our scores. We are back underway on EA Sports. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them too.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and the Bears take over.
At their own 35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
At the 36-yard line.
Off play action, Fields.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. On 2nd down, here's Foreman.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
47 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
A handoff now for Pacheco. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey, 15, yellow.
Here's Pacheco headed right. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown! Isaiah Pacheco, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is up to 18 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the end zone, here comes Herbert. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Hey, Ken.
Back to throw, Fields. He hits Mooney going across the middle. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Fields to Mooney for the Chicago first. A shotgun snap, Fields. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. From the 50, here's Fields. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. On 2nd down, here's Fields. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
Here's Fields. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. Still going. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And they open the lead up now to 25. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired.
on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Herbert. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. A play fake, now Fields to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go play fake. Mahomes finds his man. It's Kelsey on the crossing route here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the play. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Running left to give to Pacheco. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. And quickly they get to the line. Pacheco gets it and tries the left side. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond. And he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
162 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Yellow. Attack. Right side.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Herbert. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Fields. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Fields now to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down, Chicago.
Fields throwing again. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now it's Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 30. A 3rd down gain of 19. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Fields. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. With this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Mahomes going to throw it here. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
Picked up by Jaquan Brisker.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Here we go, son.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at triple zeros. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Fields is intercepted for a third time. Mike Edwards picks it off. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
They have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted.
Eddie Jackson picks it.
And the Bears come up with a late turnover. But it will only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. This was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, and especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
It's so much fun when you're able to have everyone contribute both sides of the ball. You go back in the locker room and you just savor it, right? Because that's what football is all about. A true team game, and they got